Good day. This is the Ecng1000 Group M project. The members are Anup Basadu, Joshua Hazard, Isa Mohammed, Tariq Mohammed, and Macy Sankar. Introduction. What is e-waste? So e-waste is any equipment that functions or operates on electronic current or electromagnetic fields, and it must be at the end of its cycle, at the end of its phase of operation. These can also include phones that are destroyed, phones are not supported by the user, so out-of-date phones, or for instance, keyboards that are not supported by the developers. This project seeks to highlight the social and environmental issues related to economic manufacture and disposal, global and regional strategies to mitigate electronic waste. Regional issues concern the disposal of electronic waste and an analysis of our actions and how we can improve them.
Good day, my name is Anu Bastio and I will be discussing some social and environmental issues related to electronics manufacture and disposal. The manufacture of electronics contributes to the social issue of modern slavery, when large electronic manufacturing companies exploit low-skilled workers of poor countries to work in unjust conditions, especially in gathering raw materials. A recent example where this was seen is in Malaysia 2016. Secondly, child abuse and child labor is frequently related to the electronics industry. This is another social problem where children from poor countries are forced to work in harsh conditions. These children are exposed to toxins which give rise to health conditions. An example of this can be seen in the mica mining workforce of countries such as India and Madagascar. Manufacture of electronics can also damage the environment. The constant mining of raw materials can deplete the natural resources of countries. Moving on, this flowchart explains some social and environmental issues related to the disposal of electronics, which is known as e-waste. These toxins contribute to health problems in humans such as cancer, respiratory illnesses, and heavy metal poisoning, which is further related to neurological problems and birth defects. This can give rise to poverty and cause unemployment, which are two major social issues. Burning and dumping also impacts the environment, gives to climate change, and damages ecosystems and wildlife. I now pass you on to Issa Mohammed.
My name is Issa Mohammed, and today I'll be presenting the regional issues in disposal of electronic waste. Regional context. With global trends and an unexpected pandemic, coronavirus started online schools, home offices. All of this resulted in a boom in the electronic industry and soon the major issue in e-waste. Regional issues with the disposal of e-waste. First, economic factors. A lack of organizations to use e-waste as a resource, no tax incentives for recycling. Environmental and health factors. Outdated devices which contain zinc, mercury, and other harmful materials emerge in landfills to be worked, such as Beatum Dump, which recorded 10% of waste are batteries, old phones, and many other electronics. Over time, those devices secrete hazardous materials which goes into the soil and eventually ends up in water supplies, food sources, and can pollute air. Solutions to regional issues of disposal of electronic waste. 1. Governments to increase e-waste recycling bins all over the country. 2. Please reevaluate your decision to purchase a new device. Sell your old device instead of tossing them out, and you can purchase devices at companies such as Apple and Aspect Tech to trade in devices for a new one. I end with a quote, "Trash is not the right place. Understand your e-waste." I now hand you over to Macy Sankar.
Good day, my name is Macy Sankar and today I will be presenting on the global and regional initiatives that can be taken to combat the problems faced by e-waste. The production of electronics occurs in a large scale due to the increasing demand of these devices in the age of technology. Therefore, many problems tend to arise. These problems, as mentioned above, affect not only human life, but the sustainability of the Earth's resources. As mentioned, with the rise of the pandemic, the demand for online schooling and working from home has had a great effect on the global e-waste. To combat these problems, there are many steps that can be taken in order to preserve and conserve the resources humans use from the earth to produce these electronics. A global initiative. On a global scale, individuals can purchase environmentally friendly electronics. The Electronic Product Environmental Assessment tool certifies these products by looking at features such as product longevity, energy conservation, and much more. Individuals can recycle electronics and batteries, and manufacturing companies can reuse the products of old devices like plastics and metals to produce new electronics. An alternative to the discarding of old electronic devices can be to donate those devices to social programs. As social media has become a global village, and due to the rise in popularity to these platforms, a wider range of audiences can be met when information is distributed online. Therefore, the distribution of the importance of proper disposal of electronics, the rise in e-waste over the years, and the implications these can have on future lives through social media can be successful.
Good day. My name is Tarek Mohammed, and today I will be discussing reflections on how your actions can influence e-waste. We must ask ourselves, do our actions indeed affect e-waste? And the answer is yes, a lot more than we think. In 2016, the world's population discarded more than 49 million tons of e-waste, and in 2022, the world's population managed to generate e-waste of around 15 million tons. So how do we help reduce our e-waste? We do these 6 things. We re-evaluate our decisions and ask ourselves, do we really need that extra device when we can have one device that is multifunctional rather than having one that serves only one purpose? We extend the lifetime of our devices by ensuring that they are well maintained and they are well protected. We can ensure that when we purchase devices that they are environmentally friendly, and we can do so by looking out for said Energy Star, or making sure that the devices we are looking at buying are verified by the EPE80. We can donate our devices that we do not longer need by giving to those charitable organizations that find better needs for them. We can use our old devices rather than buying new ones. And finally, when our devices have reached the end of their lifetime, we can ensure that they are properly disposed of and that they are recycled. Thank you.